Hey guys, congratulations, you've made it to the About Us page. It's Mike, one of the co-founders from Medical Social Media Marketing. I just really wanted to share with you the story behind why I decided to start Medical Social Media Marketing, and why I really felt strongly about actually starting the UK's very first Medical Social Media Marketing agency. So the story for me it really starts towards the tail end of 2014. At the time, I'd started to notice that I was suffering with tinnitus. So for those of you that don't know, tinnitus is a consistent or sometimes reoccurring ringing of the ears, and I found that it was particularly kind of annoying. It wasn't too bad, but it was kind of annoying. Every time I'd sit in a quiet room, I couldn't help but notice this ringing in my ears, and I thought, I'm not so sure what's causing this. But I went to see my GP at the time, and my GP also wasn't too sure. So he sent me to an audiologist, and I actually had a hearing test, I had a checkup, and then I was actually sat down in front of my audiologist consultant, and he kind of said to me, he said, Mike, you've got a rare genetic hearing loss condition. And at the moment, whilst your hearing's okay, your hearing is going to get worse. And we don't know how long you have and how long it's going to take for your hearing to get worse. It could be 10 years, it could be 2 months. We don't know. It depends on different people. This is quite a rare condition. And I've not personally got all that much experience with it, but we're pretty certain this is the condition that you've got. So, unfortunately for me, over the coming sort of 6 to 12 to 18 months, my hearing did actually really just start to decrease. It just got significantly worse, and I vividly remember, I mean, if I had to cast my mind back to a time, it would be I was in an economics lecture. I was sat smack bang at the front of the classroom, and I simply could not hear my economics lecturer, and I remember just feeling so frustrated and so angry. And I remember like the third visit to my audiologist, and he said, yeah, do you know what, now it's getting worse. You've got about 60% hearing loss in one ear, you've got almost 70% hearing loss in the other. And I was just saying, yeah, well, look, I know, I'm having to live with this. And I was so angry, and I was so frustrated, and I just wasn't prepared to accept that these were my cards. I was just remember saying, these are not my cards in life. This is not. I'm not going to accept this. I'm just simply not prepared to accept that this is how I'm going to spend the rest of my life. So I remember thinking, there's got to be other people that have this condition. I mean, even though it's rare, there's got to be other people. So I went online. I did some research, and I actually, fortunately for me, found a consultant that specialised in my condition. So after kind of researching and actually reaching out to the consultant, I sat down with him, and nice, smiley, happy guy looked me in the eyes, and he said, Mike, here's what we're going to do. Over the next 6 weeks, I'm going to be able to actually correct your hearing in your left ear, and then I'm going to fix your hearing in your right ear. And I'm going to do that by replacing your stapes bone, which is the smallest bone in the human body. It's in the middle inner ear, and I'm going to replace it. I'm going to do laser hearing surgery. I've done over 1,000 of these operations before, and that's what I'm going to do for you. I'm going to give you that gift. So needless to say, I had my hearing fixed. I'm forever grateful for that experience, because most people take their health and their hearing for granted until it's too late, which is something that I'm forever going to be grateful for. So fortunately for me, whilst I was proactive, I think most people probably aren't always going to be as proactive and seek out the help that they need when they are suffering with health problems or mental health problems. However, they are all on social media. So for me, I decided that I can really make a difference with these systems and strategies that I've got available to me. And if ever there was an industry that I wanted to reach out to and actually offer help to, it would be that of medical practitioners. So look, our door is always open. The phone is only an arm's reach away. If you want to just kind of scroll down and explore our neural networks and just have a little play around and pick our brains for a bit, that's fine. We do also offer a social media survey and a free audit, so this is a great way to find out exactly how your social media is at the moment and how it could perhaps work better for you. We also have a few freebies and giveaways that we have going as well, so feel free to subscribe to our channels just to stay informed. If this is something that you don't want to act out on immediately, that's okay. But if you did just want to click the link below, sign up to our free audit and get started with us. I'd love to hear more from you. I'd love, for you to be a part of what we're doing, so that together we can work together and really take full advantage of the social media revolution that's taking place. So that's really my story. I hope you've enjoyed listening, and I very much look forward to hearing from you a little bit later on at some point today.